Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video. Now today we're doing a Q&A. That's right, on the community tab of my YouTube page, I posed a Q&A question like, guys, ask me anything. Whatever you want, dating advice about Brawl Stars, anything you want, I'm going to answer it for you. I got a ton of questions, like 240 or so questions. Realistically, I could probably answer about 20, but we're going to double down. We're going to answer 40 questions. I'm going to do them rather fast, so let's get to this. And also, if you guys want to be involved in the next Q&A, remember, you got to subscribe to this channel because that way you'll see my community tab when I post stuff on there. I post cool artwork, polls, pictures, some good stuff. So be sure to subscribe. Had to get that in there. All right, question time. A&P Gaming asks, how the heck do you balance 7 kids, a wife, a full-time job, and YouTube? Very poorly is the answer. Get up early in the morning, go to work all day, come home, record, edit, then try to spend time with the family, and then go to bed, turn around and go do it all over again. It is a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it, so yeah. Tejas asks, how did you feel after defeating Kairos in the YouTuber tourney? It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Of course, I was glad that I won. It's kind of like when you play like your brother. If you have a sibling, it's like when you play them competitively, you really want to win, And it's one of those deals. And we had a lot of fun. It was some really great matches. So, yeah, I was happy. Mongaño asks, have you and Kairos ever met in person? I mean, you feel like we would have met in person. I mean, we talk probably almost every day. So he's just a really good friend. And, so it feels like we should have. Olive Oil has a conundrum on his hands. He says, whenever I try to talk to Pipers, they just fly away. And I know, I'm just an ugly Frank, but I'm not a bad guy, just misunderstood. What should I do, Lex? Well, Olive Oil, you have to remember, Piper is a Southern belle. And so you have to come with those country gentleman charms, In fact, getting an accent would probably help as well. We'd be like, howdy there, miss. I see you're just sitting over here all by yourself. Mind if I saddle on up next to you? Something like that. And also, you probably want to use howdy a lot. And y'all, because that's what we say in the South. Howdy, y'all. That's what you do. I grew up in California, but I live in Oklahoma, so I technically live in the Midwest. A lot of people have the accents here. I don't, but my mother does. My mother's like, well, I'm just so proud to be here. But, not me. Jason wants to know, what are my thoughts on camels? Well, it depends, Jason. Are we talking about 1-hump or 2-hump camels? Because the 1-hump camels, those dudes are pretty cool, but the 2-humps, jerks. Complete jerks. Blake P asks, is your real name Lex, and is Kairos' real name Kairos? No and no. We both chose other names. Why did we do that? No. My name's John, Kairos is Michael. Everybody wants to know about Kairos. This isn't Kairos' channel, okay? Had you known Kairos before you started doing YouTube? No, me and Kairos actually... when did we meet? I think we met through Ash, Clash with Ash. I think that's where we met through. I'm not really positive, but we definitely met through YouTube, but it was a while back. I don't even exactly remember when. Don Alerts wants to know, any tips on how to play Mortis effectively? And do you think... Okay, let's just look at the Mortis part. All right, you guys have been watching my channel long enough to know. You know me and Mortis. If you don't, well, enjoy. Oh my gosh, what just happened? What just happened there? No, they're gonna win. They're gonna score. Okay, well, there's that. Right here. How did they score? I don't know. What's happening? I don't know. No, I didn't mean to give him that. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. No. Okay, well, this is not the start that I wanted here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Are they gonna score? Yeah. It's so bad. We get one more decent. I just want a decent game in here where I play like, you know what? That wasn't so bad. That wasn't the biggest fail I've ever seen, and it's just not coming, guys. I mean, I just really need to practice this. I don't know what to do. There's nothing we can do. I don't know. I might figure out Mortis. I might figure out Mortis here soon enough. Still got it in. I think we're gonna win this game. Did I learn? Dang it. I feel like my teammates are just bad. Maybe it's just me that's bad. Toss it back to me, Mela. Mela, what did you just do? Like, really? Oh. Oh my gosh. Done. Can't do it. So Don, no, I got no tips for you. I'm still looking for those myself. Liz wants to know, what other games do you like other than Brawl Stars? I don't have time for anything other than Brawl Stars. Honestly, probably my favorite game growing up was the original NES Nintendo Zelda, the gold cartridge. Oh, I still have 2 of them actually. Great game. I played it, beat it, played it again because it changes after you beat it the first time. So yeah, loved it. Dr. Mike Zaleski says, as a player aiming to push Mortis competitively, I'm just going to stop you right there, Mike. You already got your answer with Don. The Taco Puppy says, would you rather Kairos or Styx? Would I rather what? Would I rather dress one of them up as a mermaid? Kairos, I mean, in that case, I'd go with Kairos's. I mean, would you rather build a fort with Kairos? I mean, I would go with Styx on the second one. I don't know. You're gonna have to specify, Taco Puppy. Would I rather what? Croatian Army says, how much money did you spend on Brawl Stars? Too much. We got the lightning round from Small Beanie. Who is your favorite brawler, skin, and mode? It's easy. Crow, Phoenix, Gem Grab. Boom, next question done. Infinity 8 says, have you ever played Fortnite? And if you have, then maybe you can show us a video. Oh yeah, I played Fortnite once. It was actually for my son's channel. My son has a YouTube channel, and I played Fortnite on his channel once, and here's a little taste of how that went.
You're gonna go to Tilted Towers, because...
Where's Tilted Towers?
Right there.
Tilted Towers, this place right there?
Yeah, that's the best place to go to.
It's the best place.
Whenever you're first starting out.
Oh, I'm running.
Go to that place over there.
Oh, there's
right,
a chest.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Oh, he's got a shot.
I don't care. I'm gonna kill him still.
Oh.
Destroy us?
Yeah. Someone else is there. All right. Okay, get that. Yes, you got the gun. No, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you.
Why did I got the gun.
Okay, press 2.
2? Dude, I just got pickaxed to death. What the heck just happened?
All right, we're gonna. You sure you want to go there?
Yes.
Okay.
Pickaxe to death this time.
Pickaxe to death this time.
Pickaxe her. Oh, okay, don't let her pickaxe. Okay, she's gonna get you because she started pickaxe. No.
I thought she was hitting the wall.
Pickaxe to death this time.
Wanna run?
I feel like this is very long help. Oh no, he's got 3 health. No. Oh, you killed him.
Yeah, get you some.
Get that shotgun.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
It was like my second time playing, all right? Give me a break. Barris says, do you think that a 5v5 mode will happen? I would love that. If Dev team, are you watching right now? 5v5, they'd probably already thought about it. Apple64 says, do you know anything about what the team at Brawl Stars is planning to do in the future about the game? Yeah, so when I went to Finland, we actually, one of the dinners, I sat down with like the lead for the Brawl Stars team, and we sat there and just talked for hours and hours. Me, Coach Corey, Ryan, Yon, and I forget the other guy's name, but anyways, we basically just sat there and talked for hours about the cool stuff that can be done in Brawl Stars and some of their ideas. I can't really share all of that stuff because it was private, but just suffice to say that the Brawl Stars team has big ideas for the future of Brawl Stars, and I am really excited to see where it all goes. Flaz44 wants to know, how do I grow my YouTube channel? I actually had a bunch of comments asking tips on YouTube and how to improve and how to grow your channels, and I think the biggest tip that I could give anyone in YouTube is to be yourself. Dylan wants to know, okay, so this is probably not going to be answered, but if you could be a brawler in your regular life, who would you be? That's a tough one. I kind of want to say Poco because I can play the guitar. I used to build guitars for a long time, actually. But I would say Poco just because of the guitar aspect. You know, make some music, make people happy. I think that'd be good. Nicholas Kennedy wants to know, do you want them to bring back Portrait? All right, so my answer may surprise you, but no, I don't. I was against the landscape change at first, as well as most people were, but now that I've really gotten to play it quite a bit, I actually really like landscape. Now, tap to shoot, that's a whole different discussion. I still miss tap to shoot down deep. I kind of miss it. P-Box wants to know, honestly, tell me, do you feel a bit jealous of Cairo? Says he has more subs than you? It's just a question, nothing more than that. Actually, no, not at all. I mean, if you go around in life looking at what everybody else has and not focusing on yourself, you're you're bound to be a miserable person. So I'm really happy that Kairos has as many subs. A lot of them did come from Clash Royale, but I think a lot of them have changed over to Brawl Stars now. So I'm really happy for Kairos, actually. So not jealous whatsoever. Very excited for him. Swan says, would you build a machine that would take you to the future or a machine that would take you to the past? I think I would rather go to the past. I would probably just go back and fix a lot of the mistakes that I screwed up. Because, man, there's been a lot of them. Kootenay Snow says, you were the first YouTuber that made Brawl Stars videos that I subscribed to. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Question is, which legendary brawler do you like more? Crow or Spike? I mean, Spike is stronger right now. I think Spike is stronger, but I still like Crow. Crow is just the most fun brawler to play, in my opinion. His speed, the mobility, just the harassment, the way he jumps. Crow is my favorite brawler. I think he's the most fun to play, so I like Crow more, although I think Spike is stronger. Deala says, Lex plus Kairos equals Molt plus Nick. Honestly, both of those guys make YouTube look just effortless. I mean, and it's not. It's a lot of work behind the scenes, but they are really, really great. And if Kairos and I could be half as successful as them, well, then it would be a massive win. Much love to Molt and Nick. Those guys are great. Connor wants to know if my full-time job is YouTube. That's a good one, Connor. That's a good one. Arita Kunda wants to know, what is the meaning of oof? All right, so oof is just a word like, you know, it's kind of like going, oh, oof. You know, it's actually, I think a lot of people say it came from Roblox. I don't know if it really was that or not, but it's basically just like a grunt, kind of like a disappointment or something bad happened. And so it came from when I went to Finland. We went to the Supercell headquarters, me and Coach Corey, for a Brawl Talk. And on there, that was for the landscape update. And they didn't really give us any new content, like, you know, no new brawlers, no spectating, no replays, no new game modes, no new maps. They just changed the entire game at its core, which it wasn't a lot of fun for everybody in the community. And I knew the community would be upset. And so I kind of made a joke of it. And if you didn't see it, here's the clip right here.
So there's no global. There's no new brawler. There's no new game mode. I'm gonna have to say, yeah.
So that's why you see oof a lot on my channel, and it's not where it came from. I definitely didn't originate it, but I popularized it, at least on my channel, using oof for that, so that's where it came from. Rushan wants to know, who's my favorite SpongeBob character? Oh, man. I mean, I guess I kind of like Patrick, honestly. Patrick's just a fun-loving goofball. I like Patrick. I like Patrick. Can you give me 20 bucks for the Brawl Stars 35 XP deal, please? I know this one. I know this answer. No. Donghoon wants to know, was going to Finland and filming Brawl Talk a good experience? It was great. I mean, I had a ton of fun. I know some people were like, oh, they let you guys down because they didn't really give anything to us, but no, it was a blast. Finland is beautiful, and Corey and I had a good time. We ate some good food, got to see some sights. He saved me, bought me some ibuprofen when I had a massive headache, and I still owe you for those ibuprofen, Corey. Yeah, it was a ton of fun, and it was just an amazing experience. A lot of people asked about my recording setup, and the Great 808 says, what editing and recording software do you use? And I will try to explain this as quickly as possible because I know a lot of people always ask this. I use Air Server to cast my iPad screen to my computer. I record that with OBS. It gets edited with Adobe Premiere Pro. I have the whole Creative Cloud suite, and I do thumbnails with Photoshop, but I also use like Adobe Audition for editing audio, After Effects for like intro stuff, and some other things that I've been playing with as well. Koji says, do you know when Brawl Stars is coming to the US? Basically, they're saying, hey, when's global? And the answer is, I don't know. And in fact, anybody who tells you that they do know when global is, yeah, they're lying. My best guess, however, is probably in a couple months. I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping. Glombo wants to know, how long would it take to max a free-to-play account? Kairos actually told me this not too long ago. It was like a year and a half, right around there, if you're completely free to play. I think it's something like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. Kairos, comment on the video down below. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall. Ilya says, what map is Frank good on? He wants to know some tips for Frank. I haven't played Frank a lot. He's only like at 350, so I do know that he's really good on Bone Box. So Jim, grab Bone Box, play Frank. Leo wants to know, why are you so cool? I don't know, Leo. Just am. Mikolos Plays wants to know, where should I take my girlfriend out on my first date? Too many choices, need some help. It really kind of depends on your girlfriend there, Mikolos. I mean, is she more of an outdoors person? Maybe you could go like, you know, rock climbing or to a park or something like that really cool, or, you know, skating. I don't know, but maybe if she's into like movies and stuff like that, well, the movies, of course, is a classic choice, but, you know, spice it up a bit, man. Maybe live music is never a bad option. If she's into music, you know, take her to a concert. You know, something maybe smaller, more intimate, some local band that's really cool. Let's get some good choices in there, because, but I would say tailor your date around whatever your girlfriend is really interested in, because at the end of the day, you want to make her happy. Cool Robot says, can you please give me a link to the dev build? I've always wanted it. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Justin McDonald says, through the thick and the thin, how have you stayed consistent on YouTube providing content on a regular basis? Well, it hasn't been easy. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but when you love something, when you really enjoy something, you do it because it makes you happy. And YouTube and you guys make me happy. So I do what I enjoy, and that happens to be Brawl Stars and making videos. La Funny Meme says, why do you smell like a man that plays Brawl Stars? I don't know, because I'm a man that plays Brawl Stars, so therefore I smell like myself. Pretty fresh, man. It's Axe Island Scent. I didn't know that was Brawl Stars. Oh, okay. Lakia wants to know, what brawler did you want the most when you first started Brawl Stars? I saw the YouTube returning whenever it, right before it released, and I thought Bo looked so awesome. So he was the one that I really, really wanted, and I got him pretty early on, and he was my first max brawler as well. So it would be Bo. Daniel wants to know, before going global, what's the most urgent for Brawl Stars to add or change? Actually, I don't think there's much that they need to change or add before they go global. I think they could go global right now, honestly. Now, are there some things that they could add and make things better? Yeah. Band mail, a lot of little quality of life changes, but I think replays would be really great, and some really type of leagues. I know we've got our league rewards, but it's not the kind of leagues I'm thinking of, like an organized, you know, league that it doesn't based on trophies, you get like a different ranking. I think that would be really cool. So replays, leagues, and a lot of quality of life changes. And we got time for one more question. No, we're done.